there was an escalation in a war this week, and it wasn't in one of the global hotspots that might first come to mind. No, the ongoing battle between Donald Trump and the press got more intense as the presidential candidate made it downright personal. After Donald Trump promised to raise $6 million for veterans, reporters wanted to know how much he actually raised and who got it. Here's an exchange between Trump and Jim Acosta of CNN.
It seems as though you're resistant to scrutiny, the kind of scrutiny that comes with running for president of the United States.
I like scrutiny, but you know what? When I raise money, excuse me, I've watched you on television. You're a real beauty.
Then Trump got real personal and real nasty, with ABC correspondent Tom Lamas seen in the upper right.
This sleazy guy right over here from ABC, he's a sleaze in my book. You're a sleaze because you know the facts, and you know the facts well.
Lamas was confounded, tweeting, "Trump just called me a sleaze. Should be an interesting week." Editorials from Washington to Texas blasted the likely GOP nominee for his temperament, but Trump still scored a win, diverting attention from how that veterans' money was dispersed to his favorite whipping post.
And what had Trump blasting away at his favorite target today? The media.
And it doesn't sound like we should expect a change of heart anytime soon.
I think the political press is among the most dishonest people that I've ever met.
Note to Mr. Lamas, it might be more than just an interesting week. The thing that always gets me about Trump is when he, grabs these narratives, everybody runs with it. So everyone, every newspaper, every television station, every cable station did the story about him calling out the media, not going back to the original issue, which was, when did you get the money? When did you spend it? And how come you didn't even spend any of it until the media started asking questions? Then it all just got lost. That's how he does this.
Well, it kind of depends on what media you were paying attention to.
NPR
did a very good job of going back and looking at the original issue. I thought the Washington Post did a good job of going back and looking at it.
But everything was... This was the bigger issue.
This was the bigger issue. And in defense of Trump, Jim Acosta's a very good-looking guy, so you could say he's a real beauty. But, it's interesting. Trump has gone after every conceivable group over the last year. Muslims, women, African Americans, Latinos. Now he's really going after the media. Maybe this is going to change the tenor of the coverage from here on out, especially as it's getting much more serious. We're almost at the two-candidate point now, and I think that's going to change the way the media covers the race.
Well, he's going after the political media, and that's the issue for Trump is that he has switched domains from the celebrity media, which used to give him the bulk of the coverage, to the political media, and it's a completely different ballgame. And the celebrity media really is, if you're a celebrity, you are accustomed to people fawning, for people in exchange for access to you, basically giving you a platform to say whatever you want and promote whatever you're doing. That's what he's accustomed to. Political world, particularly in the presidential campaign, that is cutthroat. It is hard. Everybody has a hard time with it. Donald Trump, whatever other constitutional issues he's got, is not going to be capable of handling it.
Well, I want to add to that and say, also, the media loves nothing more than to say, look what people said about us. So, It's a great story because look what people said about us. But I have to say, because what he said was so over the line that's why people subsumed the other story, because it was like, not that he was pushing back against telling us where the money went and why he just did it the last 2 weeks. It was that you're a sleaze, you're a beauty, you're that, and that just seems so incredible to people. They had to write that down.
Well, look, first of all, a respectful correction, Emily. Not every media outlet bid for that angle, if I may say.
You didn't?
No, on WBZ, we not only focused on the veteran angle, which is an unbelievable story, by the way, well worth reporting, but I also pointed out that the whole thing, it was Trump who called the press conference to debunk the story, coincidentally on the same day that the judge in California was releasing another trove of damning documents in the con game known as Trump University, which is the story Trump doesn't want us talking about. So there was a method to the madness. But I agree with Kelly. I'm always uncomfortable when the media when we talk about ourselves. I didn't like it when Dan Rather said to Nixon, "No, I'm not running. Are you?" And I didn't like it here when, he attacked us. He attacked us. No, of course he attacked us. We're one of the fattest targets in America.
Yeah, it's like, why bring everything he says is outrageous. Why bring it? I mean, now he's again in this another open war with Joe Scarborough, who used to be a good pilot. But I mean,
Well, this is Trump.
Don't readers and viewers kind of like this though? Because
because
he's the entertainer. This is Trump the entertainer. And everybody loves
everybody
to
hates the media.
Everyone hates the media, and everyone loves to retweet a Donald Trump insult. It's entertainment, and he knows how to do it.
And it's a preemptive strike. And as you all pointed out, now we're moving from the celebrity press and away from, with all due respect, the embeds and the campaign press to the investigative units. Looking over this guy. The Washington Post with its 24 reporters. That's a much more serious ballgame.
Yeah.